Greetings, air signs. Welcome, my dear friend, to Eureka Elementals. I do hope wherever you are elevating into your highest possible timeline. And I want to thank you for joining me. Now, today we're going to be doing a reading called As Above, So Below. How will your seeds grow? This is a focus for spring. What are you bringing in? Okay, so the cards have already been shuffled. The energies have already been cleared. I've already done my precursor. The angels, ancestors, spirit guides, got my incense going and everything else too. We're going to be utilizing the Celtic spirit, okay? A clarifier as after that too. Wardland Wardens, the enchanted forest, secrets of the ancestors, and let me see, and also the Greenwich Oracle and Light Seers Tarot to clarify. This is really tapping into 6 areas concerning your life, seeing what we need to do to push you through. As you all know, I'm all about the elevation for the best possible outcome for you. Let's tap right on in. Let's see, what is the current soul identity? Ooh, the gift. Love it. I'm hearing regalo. So someone here is a gift. 7. About your soul transformation, your destiny, communication, gift, crystals, right? 7, the gift. This is your current soul identity. I do not use this deck often, so I am going to review what the book says too. But it says sacred waters, deep healing emotions, pilgrimage. You have been on a journey, my dear. And all of this is resulting in you now becoming the gift. And at the foundation, 17, celestial, cosmos, creation, spiral. Last year might have been very monumental for you, as to now have you in this very creative energy here with the sacred waters, where you're co-creating with the divine and now have the ability to have this gift, right? 2, which of course 7 is all about your transformation, energy, the spirit. Okay, and what you have been going through. Let's see here what particular insights the gift has to offer for you. The tri-spiral symbol in the background is the famous rock carving inside the chamber at Newgrange. Okay, so it says, I received a gift indeed from an elemental messenger one morning holding out a double terminated quartz crystal. Her message was clear. Crystals help with our communication with the other realms, like a two-way radio. You know what? That is so important and so true too, because I can personally attest to that. It says quartz crystal in particular is an amplifier and therefore aids with our perception of energy, and also messengers from other realms to make the message stronger. Quartz comes in many shapes and sizes and is also consistent with many other crystals. We can use it as a substitute for any crystal we don't have, due to its ability to allow channeled energy to work through it. We are also able to use it to help with our communication to other beings, like the elementals, for example. The gift that making contact with the other realms brings is truly something to be grateful for. Understanding that there are other realms coinciding with our own may be something foreign to you, because in Western society we are led to believe that in order for something to be true, it must be backed by science or proven to exist. The other realms require our faith and belief first in order to see or sense them. In drawing this card, it may be showing us that something positive is coming your way. The outcome is favorable, or it is time to make contact with other realms and the elementals. Ask them to make themselves known to you. Invite them into your world and ask yourself what you can give in return. This doesn't need to be anything material. It could simply be an act of kindness for someone else, or a paid forward kind of deed. See this gift in everything, even in a situation that you feel is negative. There's always a lesson for growth in every situation. Ask for the gift of wisdom that the elementals can give you. So that is your task, my dears, air signs. Ask for the gift of wisdom that the elementals can give you. It was 5:03 on the clock when I looked down, and I said that as well too. Okay, so what is this block to this gift, okay, for the air signs? Ooh, look at that, came out upside down. Effervescence, cultivating love. So the thing about it, the block of your being able to have this gift of communication with elementals is, again, what they were saying, perhaps seeing things from a purely black and white, westernized, if it's not tangible, if it's not scientific, it can be explained in a book, it doesn't exist kind of point of view. Realizing that the energy of love transcends everything, transcends dimensions, transcends boundaries, transcends realms, can get you to that energy too. So it is getting to the energy where you can cultivate love, and be in that love energy no matter what. That is going to help you. Okay, why? It says hex, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. So perhaps you've been under a spell, my dear. Okay, this is why you've been unable to communicate with the elementals, to utilize crystals to help you. Okay, you could be under a spell. And Orienda at the foundation, honor your mystical and creative force. You have allowed yourself to be blocked creatively, and as a result, you are unable, or have been unable, to tap into the other energies or entities or realms that is there and trying to open up themselves to you. Okay, and it was 6:40 on the clock when I looked down as well. Okay, so how do you need to remove, what do you need to do, what do the air signs need to do to remove these blockages from their gifts of being able to see? The possum and the peony, bashfulness. So are you shy? Let's see if there's any insight from this book. Okay, this is another deck. I only pull these out like twice a year on average is when I'm called to do this, right? Let's see here. See if they have I sure hope they have a table of contents in this book. Okay, here we go. The possum and the peony. It doesn't tell you the bloody page. Man, I tell you what. Here we go. 1 second. After this one. Okay? The opossum and peony. All right? Meaning bashfulness. To play possum is to remain quiet and still when faced with danger. This expression comes from the opossum's unique reaction to fear. It keels over and pretends to be dead. Wait, so have you guys been keeling over and pretending to be dead whenever surrounded by elementals wanting to communicate with you? Listen, I'm hearing Aquarius. Listen, air signs. Don't tell me that is what's been happening. It says this is an instinctual response to an effective one. Spotting what appears to be a dead possum, predators will often lose interest. Similarly, the beautiful peony flower is associated with bashfulness. According to Greek mythology, nymphs who wish to hide from mortal eyes would disguise themselves as peonies. Okay, so upright, you may wish to hide away from the world. While periods of solitude are necessary and healthful, be sure your retreat isn't driven by fear. So your journal prompts, my dear, is how do I respond to fear? Instinctually or otherwise. So I say a fear of communicating with the elementals and cultivating that energy of love, okay? Because it's an anticipation. You know it has to happen, right? The number here is, you've got quail and gooseberry, right? So anticipation, 26. And here the vulture at the foundation, the vulture and asphodel upheaval. So there will be a tower. The vulture represents almost a tower. You're going to be forced to communicate with the elementals. So you're either going to, I'm seeing in my mind's eye someone being lifted up and thrown over someone's shoulder, kicking and screaming. So Spirit is, it may have to grab you and take you, and you're not going to appear to be very thrilled about it either. Okay, so what areas of Air's life needs to be centered so they can get this gift and appreciate it? The gift of being able to communicate with the elementals, the gift of being able to utilize crystals to help them too. Spirit, too many cards. I'm asking for one card, Spirit. Please be clear. Thank you. We got two. Okay, so interesting. I'm going to put this to the side. Look at that. 33, root of air, explore, as well as, and 33 is a master teacher energy, explore, and the swords here, right? So, and you also have 24, creature of fire, choose freedom. So there is this duality that is going on with you, my dear air signs, this duality. You also have the mother of water, emotional self-care at the very top too. So this 333 energy, just to let you know, right? And at the foundation here, the deviant, El Diablo, chaos and destruction is a tower too. It's a tower energy. So you have two sets of tower energies on the table so far that's in your energy. Something will crash on 11:27 o'clock when I said that, until you're at the point where you now realize, understand, and understand what you need to do. Let's get to number 33. Again, what areas of your life needs to be recentered? This is very important for your development and so that you can get your seeds to grow. Root of air, right? This ancestor reflects the part of you that is hungry for knowledge and truth. If she is a reflection of you, you are driven, relentless, and on the move. With a notebook full of crazy schemes and plans, you need people around you who believe in you and who will ground you. Right now, you are the center of attention. Traditionally, this has been a somewhat scary place to be. You may even be having stirrings of a new sexual awakening. The ancestral memory. Yes, you are curious, but are you asking the right questions? Them old people, as we in Guyana would say, that some folks are too smart for their own good. This means that they could have all the book smarts in the world and still lack the wisdom or street smarts required for the task at hand. Don't let this be you. This is a page of swords energy, by the way, just in case you all were wondering, okay, for the tarot correspondence. The ancestral medicine. The root of air is the plant spirit of the vegetable okra, also known as okro. For the Akan of Ghana, okra is an abusum deity aligned with the soul. Kra means soul. The energy of the okra plant spirit is slippery. This makes it a yummy dish and perfect for spiritual cleansing and slipping away from undesirable situations. But this slipperiness is still not a desired trait for humans. Okay? So your declaration, I am willing and open to learn and grow. So there seems to be, in order for you, my dears, right, to recenter so that you can be open to this divination gift that spirit and the elements are trying to bring into you. Do not open up yourself to the energy of love. Do not play possum. Don't play dead, right? And most importantly, be willing and open up your energy, right, to learning and growing in areas outside of your expertise. Again, you are mercurial. You are by definition all about the mental energy, and it has to make rational sense. And with spirituality, it is quite the opposite. You need to have an element of mysticism, that water energy, right, to bring it into this things too. So you also have creature of fire. The tarot correspondence is the Knight of Wands. So it says, look at you, right, riding on your own white horse. You are a leader. Your vision for personal liberation is clear. Your passion is fired up, and we are full steam ahead. Your enthusiasm and confidence are magnetic. In matters of love, you may not be able to distinguish love from lust, and you may not care. This energy is irresistible. In matters of career, your lust for life is propelling you forward. Get ready for change. The moment is ripe to make a shift happen. right? Your ancestral memory. The creature of fire is the animal spirit lion. Muba Nehanda channeled a Mondoro, an ancestral lion spirit, in her battle against the colonizers of Zimbabwe. Ancestral medicine. My beautiful child, sometimes your intense fiery energy can be all over the place. You are quick to anger. Get grounded. Go to nature and put your feet in the earth. Get the sand or the ocean. Touch grass. It is great to be bursting with energy, but calm down and take a moment. You are doing too much, right? And your declaration, I am on fire and I make it happen. And that could be the other thing too. Perhaps the elementals do want to communicate with you, but because you are always in this mercurial energy, you're not quieting the mind sufficient enough for them to communicate with you, for there to be a nice banter, like when you're playing tennis and you're going back and forth. They're not able to do that with you because your energy doesn't permit for them to have the ability to engage in that kind of alignment with you. Okay, what forthcoming influences is there for the air signs to assist them with their gift to communicate with the elementals? Love it. The dragon spirit guardian. Tap into your untamed spirit to conquer obstacles and defend what is dear to you. This warrants no explanation. It is looking things head on, looking at your fears head on, and understanding this is what you need to do. No more dilly-dallying and prancing all around it. You have to have the confidence. Look at that, the mouse spirit is right here. So you see, when you think of the mouse and you think of the possum, they kind of make sense, the same kind of energy too, right? Where the possum pretends to be dead and the mouse is just scared, chitless. What else they wanted to do? The tortoise spirit is at the foundation, determined. Take things slow and steady and persevere to achieve your goals and reap rewards. Slow and steady wins the race, so to speak. Okay, so let's see now. All this being said for you air signs, you really have a good thing as you're going as above, so below. How would your seeds go? Your seed is the gift that the universe wants to give you, the ability to communicate with the elementals. That's a game changer, by the way, too. Tap into that. No more fear, right? Cultivate a high frequency of love, right? Don't be bashful. Open yourself to learn, to the experience, and also choose to follow that passion as you're led to do too. Stare things clear in the face and be fearless about it with the dragon guardian spirit. What is the destiny or the outcome for the air signs? You have 3 that landed on the table for you. It was 7:57 on the clock when I looked down. Passion came out again. Quite interesting here too. Okay, but we also have the final outcome, tranquility. Interesting. So the gift was communication, gift crystals, and tranquility. Ford 7 and 43. 7 may be of consequence to you, right? So you have the outcome is tranquility. Violet, right? Violet, you may love violet. And also you have here 36, right? Gratitude, represented by the pink rose. Lots of flowers here, so you're gonna have a beautiful bloom. And focus, tranquility, gratitude, and focus. By the way, darlings, all in your energy too. All of this is air energy. Okay, you can't make this stuff up for the most part. Look at that, right? You're being told, okay, to stay focused. So you have stock, pink rose, and violet. Tranquility, gratitude, and focus. Very beautiful energy. Spirit wants to give you a beautiful harvest, right? Your seeds to bloom. You've just got to create the room for your seeds to bloom. And as you see here, you have passion here, 7 again. So 777, right, coming into play. Interesting. And at the foundation, hope, represented by the daffodil, 38. Okay, so let's see if there's any insight. That particular, I love the Green Witch Oracle because it always has great insight. So you had 43 first, right? Let's see if there are any insights for you. Okay, 43. Right? Violet. Okay. Oracle meaning. Although you may have felt tested recently, a period of advancement and breaking free is now open. Adaptation may be necessary, however, a greater depth of meaning, loyalty, and truth is inspired by the appearance of violets. Secrets are safe, and those you hold closest are also afforded this protection. The truth will prevail. That which is no longer wanted will be weakened. Be wary of intolerance, insensitivity to the feelings of others, and blind faith. Okay? So, right? This is the uses for violet: purification, happiness, truth, death, advancement. The deities: Io, Zeus, Prometheus, Attis, Aphrodite, Venus. The celestial is Venus, and the astrological sign associated with it is Pisces, right? But it still has here the air energy, so I don't know. All right, let's see here. The next number is 36. Let's see, 36, pink rose. This is Gemini. This air and air match. Okay, so oracle meaning. There is a reason to be thankful, and help is on its way to balance energies. And balance was coming out quite a bit in the past as well too. Let's remember that in the initial readings, there were 2 decks where balance was at the foundation. Okay, pink roses will show you that ways to happiness are opening for you, and there will be a reason to be joyful. Something of value is in focus at present. This could be an exchange of a gift. What? Gratitude for the gift. Look at that, people. Look at that. You're about to have gratitude for the gift. A windfall or the sale of a large item, or simply discussion around it. Be careful that you do not interfere where you are not welcomed, and be wary of legal deception. My dears, again it says be wary of legal deception. Uses: joy, admiration, sympathy, sweetness, gentleness. Deities: Chloris, Flora, Adonis, Aurora, Cupid, Venus, Aphrodite, Eros, Horus, Demeter. Celestial: Venus. Astrological sign: Gemini. So Venus is really coming through for you guys. I don't know, you may want to check your Venus placement, and if your Venus placement, you have Venus, Pisces or Gemini, this may be especially auspicious reading for you. Last but not least, we have number 35. Okay, stock to help you focus. Oracle meaning. Stocks offer confidence, calmness, and a centered place to rest amid turmoil and change. It is time to focus, to think more deeply and slow down. Your personal truth needs some attention, so don't let it get lost. In your present dealings. Stocks also indicate and lead you to a balanced place in emotional swings. Be careful of losing yourself amid the behaviors of others. Okay, uses: relaxation, completion, contentment, slowing down and affection. Deities: Nynx, Zephyros, Flora. Celestial: Jupiter. Astrological sign: Sagittarius. Interesting. You know, I tell you what, it has here air at the bottom of all of these, but they've been all over the map. So you've got Sag here. So if you're Sag, you have a Jupiter as Sagittarius, your Jupiter is in Sagittarius, this may be of use to you as well. Pay attention to those. Now let's see what the tarot wishes to tell. You know, because I do love getting it. Give me something on the gift for the air signs, something on the gift of communicating with crystal. Ooh, judgment, major arcana. So it's really look calling out yourself, right? Getting aligned with yourself, like they were saying, the guardian, the dragon spirit is telling you, look at yourself, evaluate yourself, right? Speak truth about what and who you are and what you came here to do. Call judgment on yourself to get aligned with your highest purpose too. Interesting. What about the block of cultivating love, this effervescent love that the air signs need to do? Give me something on that, spirit. Woo! But the Knight of Wands came out. Give the Knight of Wands twice, right? Creatures of fire. So the Knight of Wands, it came out upside down. Perhaps it may be time to slow down. They were warning you here, even with the creature of fire. Okay, let's remember that too. That you need to be recentered when it came to your wants, perhaps spreading your wings and wanting to, put the rod in everywhere you go too. And I'm being a little evasive what I say, because the Knight of Wands is a known player. And I'm hearing the song, I don't want to be a player no more. So it may be someone putting up their player hat. They've called judgment on themselves and pulling up their player hat, wanting to really have something that is more than just an in and out too. You really want to, the player now wants to cultivate love. They don't want to be a player no more. They want to settle down with the one that's right for them too. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. The player does not want to be a player anymore. Give me something on the bashfulness. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, how to remove the blockages. Okay, don't play possum. Don't play possum, right? Yes. Okay, the King of Swords was on the fence, right? So you're going to air signs. Air signs, you're going to speak your piece. You're going to have that mental clarity. You're going to be a person of honor, a person of distinction, a person who is a known proponent of the truth, someone who is a visionary, someone who is a leader, someone who commands respect from the ancestors. See the ancestors and owls and have that wisdom too. So you're hanging up your player hat and you're putting on your professor's cap. I'm seeing someone who put like a Dumbledore, forgive me for saying so, kind of energy, but I literally saw someone with a wizard's cap on. Okay, so very interesting kind of energy, right? The areas of your life that needs to be cultivated. Okay, you had the root of air, the page of wands energy, along with the creatures of fire. Ooh, the wheel, karma, right? So you have to now choose freedom, choose to get away from your player ways. Okay, hang up the player hat and get into the energy of, forget being the player, forget putting your wand, okay, your phallic symbol in everything that walks by. Get serious with life. Judgment has been called, and if you don't do it, the karma will be, the wheel will not be in your favor. Karma will come out. You're going to have a string of bad luck, right? Lack of control, okay? And you're going to be, trying to control the outcome, but again, destiny, the divine has stepped in, the cosmos, the universe has stepped in and will give you a proper thrashing too. You don't want this kind of energy. Seriously, you don't want this kind of energy, okay? Your forthcoming influences, right? The dragon guardian, right? What say you? Came out here on top of, there were 3. Ooh, okay, you have a choice. Tap into the Hierophant energy, okay? Tap into believing in energies above yourself. Almost at a Page of Cups, a dream, kind of like, idealistic. You may find that as a result of hanging up your player hat and trying to get seriously in the energy of the King of Swords before karma, really bad karma, okay, comes on its way to you for all of the stuff that you've done, because you call judgment on yourself, and someone may have called judgment on you. You may be jumping into organized religion, and clinging, believing now the pigs could fly. You may be tapping on that love train, hoping that it will mitigate, instead of getting the wheel of karma, you will be able to turn it into an Ace of Pentacles and a brand new opportunity for you. This is what you're trying to do to mitigate the hand that you have been dealt by life and you've chosen to do, because at this point you understand You cannot go back to the old ways. You're kind of longing for it, but the divine is saying, yeah, we have a bigger thing here for you. Right now, you look back, you put all of this energy and put all to build this big fields, and all you have is disappointment to show for it. The divine is saying, we've got this brand new effervescent energy for you. Once you do, you have the Empress energy at the foundation. You will have this magnanimous, magnetic energy and be highly creative, which is what the divine wanted to do with you. Having that ability to be that sacred waters that divine 30:01 on the clock when I look down can co-create with you. And my dear air signs, that is your as above, so below. How will your seeds grow? You've got some work to do, but I believe in you. I'll see you next time. All the best.